Jordan, thanks so much for seeing me today, and I'm looking forward to learning and discovering something about hydrogen. So thank you very much. We'll dive straight in. First question, what is hydrogen and how is it produced?
Yeah, so hydrogen's the lightest and most abundant element that we have on Earth. It's tasteless, it's odourless, it's colourless, but it offers great potential to act as a storable energy vector that we can use as an alternative to that of petrol or diesel or other fossil fuels that are toxic. We have a lot of hydrogen in the atmosphere, but it's at low concentration, so to capture that is difficult. So we need to produce hydrogen, and typically the most two common ways that we do this is through steam methane reformation, or SMR, and the electrolysis. These are the most typical ways to produce hydrogen, but there are other ways that we can produce it either directly or as a byproduct.
So I've heard about these different colours of hydrogen. Can you explain them to me?
Yeah, so there's quite a few different colours of hydrogen, but typically the ones that we most associate with hydrogen is grey, blue and green. So grey hydrogen is from the production of hydrogen via SMR or steam methane reformation, where we use fossil fuel. Blue hydrogen is the same process, SMR, using fossil fuel, but the carbon emissions that are emitted are captured rather than released to atmosphere using CCUS or carbon capture and storage technologies. And green hydrogen is where hydrogen is produced using electrolysis, using a renewable source of energy, such as wind or solar, and so there are no carbon emissions associated with that production of the hydrogen gas, making it a clean, emission-free gas.
So how can hydrogen help us?
So as a clean energy source, hydrogen has the potential to help us push towards our global goals of decarbonisation. Although hydrogen isn't the silver bullet, it's not the only solution to decarbonise. It will be adopted amongst other technologies and is being adopted amongst other technologies such as batteries. We at Pressure Tech believe that hydrogen will play and is playing a pivotal role in helping us reach those goals of decarbonisation globally by creating clean energy, either through using it for combustion or to generate electricity through fuel cells.
I think a question on many people's minds is hydrogen safe?
Yeah, so hydrogen, like any other fuels, can be dangerous, but because we understand the characteristics, we can put safety mitigations in place to make sure that we handle it and store it correctly at the right conditions to make it a safe, if not safer, alternative to other fuels that we currently use today, such as diesel and petrol. Hydrogen, being the lightest and smallest molecule, can easily find a leak path on a hydrogen system. So hydrogen systems are typically fitted with a hydrogen leak detection sensor, and it will also continuously monitor its own pressure. So if the system notices a pressure drop, it knows there's a leak, and what it will do is automatically shut off the system, isolating the hydrogen gas within the storage cylinder. If there is a leak from the hydrogen cylinder and the gas cannot be contained, the characteristics of hydrogen, being so much lighter than air, means that it can disperse into the atmosphere very, very quickly, and that reduces the risk of a combustible concentration being formed. And that's why hydrogen can be considered safer in some circumstances than other fuels, because if there is a leak, it's not going to fall and pool on the floor. Instead, it's dispersing away into the atmosphere, away from the source of the leak.
Jordan, thanks so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. It's been fascinating, and I cannot wait for our next video where we're going to delve deeper into H2.
Thanks, Pete. Really looking forward to it.